MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Smith is right there, one down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Flaherty is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Ground ball right side. Wong has it. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field, but a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So a runner on second with one down now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
But he's safe, and now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now batting, Dexter Fowler. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up, and Seager will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And that's over. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Tim Beckham is on deck. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9. The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Gordon is off of first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Towards second. Pitch is high to throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
There goes Smith. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The M's lead it 3-2. Digging in, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a cold strike. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Line towards center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the 331 sign.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Beckham ranging up the middle, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Seager absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Ball 3.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Seager gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best
batting,
ones have that
first
late
baseman,
action that just darts at the
Ryan
last minute. They're so tough to get the
Healy.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ryan Healy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Narvaez, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1 the count. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelback. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Navarez on second. Beckham at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. He's set. Here it comes. In there. 0-1. The 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hot shot to third. Seager has it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Ready now, Malik Smith. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna giving chase. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now here's the pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mariners lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler, 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Seager fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Gordon for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail here. It's 6-2. John Gant, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
John Gant.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
And now pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. DeYoung onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
3-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked
Now
a little bit from the Vladimir
hitter,
Guerrero book, but
Daniel
nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So digging in now, Tim Beckham. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. He's set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Navarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run through 5 innings, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at 3rd. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ball two.
2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Molina at second with 2 down. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In his career, Carpenter is only 1 hit shy of 1,000 for his career, so we'll see if he can accomplish that here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now an 8-4 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Harrison Bader, as he grounds one briskly to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Seattle leads this one 8-4. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
In now, Mitch Haniger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. And Dan, he
Leading
and
off
his
for the
fellow
Cardinals,
top-of-the-order hitters haven't
center
really
fielder,
offered much
number
help for this
25.
lineup so far.
Dexter.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys
Fowler.
are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff
Up
double.
next for the Cardinals.
Wow, this is a
The
perfect
second
example of a
Colton
wily veteran doing what
Wong.
needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Fowler stands at second with no outs. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one, here it is. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now
Well
batting,
executed
the first
two-seamer on the outside
Oh.
corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. A man at third with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. A man on third with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 now. The 2-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Smith racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Luckily for the Cardinals, they're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Ryan Healy. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Omar Narvaez is on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar
Narvaez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a beat on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Mariners, number 65.
Leading off the inning, Paul DeYoung, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A look at our line score there from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. And local fans have had a lot to cheer about so far as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Haniger. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, and it's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Matt McGill is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Harrison Bader will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mariners 8 and the Redbirds 5. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in, Tim Beckham. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next is speedy D. Gordon. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Healy is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Pulled toward right center field. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Still 1-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna hits it high and deep out to center field. Smith racing back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-5 today. Seattle took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Marco Gonzalez is the winning pitcher of record. Jack Flaherty permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.